In terms of Arsenal not scoring enough goals, which is what Alan was saying, where do you think that's coming from? Because when you are top of the table, you need to be at the top of all of these sort of statistics, don't you, to be able to win the Premier League?
Well, they're top of set plays, and that's the one that's kept them up there. But I said at half-time, it seems whatever they do, they fall over it. Seems to be a pattern. And we're talking during the game, me and Connor, I can't believe how many times they give away the ball so cheaply. It was so cheap, you know, instead of dictating the game 1-2-0 up and then keeping it and going across that way, drawing Wolves out. They give away, I don't think they put 3 or 4 passes together at too many stages in the second half. And when you're playing against, and I'm not going to get away, Wolves are not a great team. They've got 9 points before tonight. So, you know, they're not the team that we're expecting, you know, that we expect Arsenal to come back from 2-0 down and get a draw with Arsenal. They've got to be more patient. They're forcing it, but they're playing in second gear. And it reminds me when we won the league years ago and it was 1-0 to the Arsenal, it feels like that to me. It feels like we'll get a goal, we're all right now, we won't let in any more goals, it'll be solid. But it doesn't happen. We said that you're always going to get a chance in this football nowadays. And, you know, and fair play to the young kid. The young kid's goal's a good goal. You know, when you're a 19-year-old kid, you've come on for your debut and that ball bounces down, everything's going through your head. And for him to keep that ball like that, you know, it could become a Man City hero, let alone a Wolves one.
Before we get into that equaliser, which was a great equaliser, let's talk about the goal that Wolves scored to get themselves back into the game, Hugo Bueno, because this was a little bit of magic, wasn't it? Outstanding, really good. He actually finds himself on the right-hand side from playing, obviously, left wing-back. Obviously, it's a set piece, and he finds himself in that little position after taking the corner, and he just stays there, and it's a lovely little position for a left footer. You'll obviously know Mace as well, being a more attacking player than me. But he just comes back inside and shifts the ball. Can we say Nkapie can get closer? Maybe, OK. But let's not take nothing away from the finish from Hugo Bueno. It's absolutely lovely and deserved to be part of a game that gets a draw for Wolves because it's a really good finish.
Yeah, but again, from the goal, if you have I know from here, but if you take it back, I think it's Mane who gets the ball. There's 3 players around him and he just brings it down and comes away from them. There's no closing down. These chances don't come along too often. I know Arsenal have been in this position 3 times before, but it might not ever happen again. You know, it's so... if you watch, watch now, when it comes out to Mane, there's 3 players around him. This should never happen. Look. So easy. Oh, we're 2-0 up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're 2-0 up and we don't have to stop that. And this is what happens. Then all of a sudden, the worldie, as Smudge says, the ground lifts. All of a sudden, they're back in the game. That is poor. Martinelli just runs past the ball. Madueke doesn't close down. Saka doesn't close down. And that's what you get. And now, all of a sudden, it's out their hands from being that many points clear.
It's something you said at the start as well about the Wolves fans being behind the team no matter what. And it's obviously spurred them on. When they saw that Hugo Bueno got this goal, they're thinking, we can get an equaliser here.
And they have been, honestly, all season. It's been... They've been outstanding for Wolves themselves, and listen, this is absolutely wonderful for the young boy. What a feeling that must be for him. But again, Wolves dug in. I actually felt, and I'm gonna say something here about obviously Arsenal, but I felt like it was too easy for Wolves to score 2 goals. They scored 2 goals out of nothing, and it's a brilliant finish. Listen, to keep your knee over the ball, the technique on the side volley is absolutely outstanding. But Wolves deserved it in the end. They stuck in the game, they stuck at it. And listen, it's a mistake from the keeper, a mistake from Gabriel. But if you just watch his technique here, again, Mish, you know more than me about this, but wonderful technique to get it on target, and he got his reward in the end. Oh,
it's phenomenal. I'd like to see it again from here, because I don't know if Raya says anything. I don't know if he comes out and shouts, but phenomenal goal. What would have been going through that kid's head when that ball come down to him? There's a goalie, 2 players on the line. What a strike. What a strike. It won't be any better feeling for that kid. Amazing for the kid. Nightmare for Arsenal. Yeah, they're both arguing, so Raya must have said something. He must have called.
It is a really nice feeling for Tomadozi to be able to be brought into a game like this and to have an impact like this. Young player making his debut. This is what dreams are made of, aren't they?
Exactly, and of course it is. It's unbelievable. He's playing in the best league in the world. Sometimes it works to the advantage. You know, the team are struggling, they're bottom of the league, they're not really going anywhere. That's what the fans want. They want a young kid coming on. It gives you an opportunity. If they were probably 7th in the league now, no disrespect to the kid, he probably wouldn't get on. They'd be going for Europe. I need my experienced players. This is what you need, the young kid. Hopefully he can go on from this. But it's a phenomenal finish, phenomenal finish.
I think Rob Edwards deserves a lot of credit, by the way, because Rob Edwards has come in and He's changed the feeling about the place. And again, I go back to the crowd being behind Rob and different things. But he gives young kids a chance. We see Matthias Mane, who everybody's raving about at the minute, and now this young man's just come on and scored the equaliser against Arsenal. When Wolves have been on the floor for a lot of the season, let's be honest, they're not being great, they've not got many points. And to come on and experience that feeling, full credit to Rob Edwards and the feeling of putting them people on, because they've not been in a good place, and that's just made Molineux erupt a little bit.
All right, well, let's hear from both goal scorers for Wolves tonight. Tom Edozie and Hugo Bueno have been there speaking with Pat Davison.
Guys, well played. Extraordinary finish to that game. Tom, you've just lived out, I think, every kid's dream scoring that goal at the end. Well, we think scoring that goal at the end, but just talk us through it and what it meant to you.
Well, I mean, playing football as a kid, like, you dream of things like this. And I'm just so thankful for Rob even putting me on the pitch for the first place. And then, yeah, no, a dream come true. Hopefully it is my goal, but yeah, just a dream come true.
So even that second, as you're coming onto the pitch, to be a Premier League footballer, you know, whatever happens after that, no one can take that away from you. What is that moment like?
Well, I mean, when he said my name, I didn't think he said my name at first. And
you look round.
yeah, my heart just started beating, but yeah, I just was ready to go on a pitch and just do what I can and try and help the team do as best as they can.
And we just had a little chat off camera, and I thought I was about to break your heart and say it wasn't your goal. My latest information is that it is, and you're a Premier League goal scorer. Let's hope that comment stands the test of time, but what would that mean to you?
Yeah, that just means the world. I mean, I trained hard as a kid. I've been playing football my whole life, so to score my Premier League debut is just, it's just feelings I can't describe that. But yeah, it's just amazing.
But of course, Hugo, he isn't the only person to score his first Premier League goal today. What did it mean to you?
Yeah, amazing. It took me a bit more than him, but
just a little.
Yeah, it's always nice, you know. It's a lot of hard work, like he said, behind. It's not been an easy season, so to get a little reward today was amazing. What
are you thinking at 2-0 down? I mean, you showed a lot of fight, a lot of resilience for a team that's had a really tough season.
Yeah. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, especially when you go 2-0 down at home. But we always believed that if we kept going, we could do what we did today. So I'm so happy for everyone. I think we deserve it, and hopefully we can keep this momentum up.
You better talk us through your finish, because that was some finish.
Yeah, well, as soon as Santi gave it wide, I didn't think it twice. I just tried to shoot on goal, and it went in. So amazing. It was a good night for everyone.
And what was it like to see the stadium like that? Because as I said earlier, it has been tough.
Yeah. One thing that we always say is that we have to do this also for the club, for the fans. They are always there supporting us. It's not been an easy season, so it's always good to give them something, you know, that we are here, we are still working, we are still giving everything every day. So yeah, I'm really happy for them as well.
And Tom, final word to you. Who's here to enjoy that with your friends, family?
I mean, I've been on a bench for a couple of weeks, so my family's been coming to them. But my dad managed to get to this one, so yeah, it's good.
Nice. And your brother? I mean, I don't know if everyone knows, but he's a professional footballer as well for Southampton.
Yeah. I know. Having an older brother who plays football is good, because I've got a role model to look up to and see what it takes to get there. So yeah, it's helpful. Yeah.
And that when you get back to the change room, that phone is going to be red hot, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It probably will be. But yeah.
It will be.
Yeah.
Well done. Unbelievable. Well done, both of you.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Well, what a lovely interview. And those moments, I suppose, Connor, are the things that are going to take you through to the season despite being at the bottom of the league.
100%, and that's what these Wolves fans will remember, little moments like that. And I think that was a top interview. Put a smile on my face listening to both of them speak, not just Tom Edozie, but Hugo Bueno as well, because I think that was his first goal, and what a finish it was. But a wonderful, wonderful interview, and it's been such a tough season. The lads mentioned it there. So I think for the fans just to remember little thoughts, little memories like that from the season, I think it's big and a wonderful, wonderful achievement for them both.
All right, let's turn our attention to the start of the game, because Arsenal started pretty quickly and they started really well as well. Bukayo Saka getting the goal within 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's good movement. It's good movement off Mane. Mane falls asleep, and it's a nice little header through the keeper's legs. Then you think after that, but it's the movement here. I mean, the young lad does his socks, and then he loses concentration, loses him. But brilliant ball. Very rarely you can stop this top cross, that is. And really, Saka's just got to make sure he gets his head on it, and he's not going to miss. But I thought the second goal was phenomenal. I mean, this by Nketiah. If this was Haaland, you'd go, wow. You would. I mean, he runs along the line, so he makes sure he's onside. But it's this touch. He touches it inside and then back outside, and then he finishes. The touch inside, if you watch it, he goes inside to take it towards the defender, and then his next touch brings it away from the defender. So the defender can't do anything to him. Brilliant finish from a fullback as well.
I was going to say, centre-back to left-back. It's quite nice, isn't it?
I was going to say, I can't believe you've not mentioned the centre-back's pass, to be honest with you, mate.
Yeah,
you just look at the finish, don't you, being an attacker? You just
the run makes it. The run makes it.
It's a wonderful pass from Gabriel, and
yeah.
Brilliant. The run was outstanding, by the way, to keep himself onside as well.
They had to wait a little bit, didn't they, before the celebrations could continue, Arsenal?
Yeah, it was just onside, wasn't it? About 5 yards.
All right, then, let's get a little bit more...